It's a truth that has settled deep within my bones, a quiet conviction that resonates in every fiber of my being. You are simply not someone that people can easily forget. In fact, to state it more profoundly, I don't believe it's even possible for anyone who truly has the privilege of seeing you, the real, unvarnished, authentic, and utterly true version of you, to ever truly erase you from their memory, their heart, or their very soul. There is an undeniable essence about you, a purity and a reality that imprints itself upon the mind and spirit, lingering long after your physical presence has moved on. You don't just leave a casual impression, you leave an indelible mark, a signature on the landscape of one's inner world that proves utterly impossible to erase. And once someone is granted the precious opportunity to truly glimpse the magnificent tapestry of who you are, it becomes an almost inevitable, irresistible descent into a profound admiration, a connection that transcends mere liking and blossoms into something much, much deeper. I speak these words with a certainty born of personal experience, for I know this truth with absolute clarity because that, precisely, is what happened to me. From the very first moment my eyes met yours, from that initial glance that seemed to ripple through my entire existence, I found myself drawn to you in a way I had never quite experienced before. It wasn't merely about the captivating way you looked, though I must confess, you were undeniably and breathtakingly beautiful. No, it was something far beyond the surface, something infinitely more profound and rooted in the very core of your being. There was a unique and palpable energy that seemed to emanate from you, an aura of serene peacefulness and an understated, quiet confidence that acted like an irresistible magnetic force, pulling me gently but firmly into your orbit. In those nascent moments, it felt like nothing more than a simple, sweet, and wonderfully innocent crush, a delicate fluttering in my chest. But as time unfolded, and as I began, little by little, to uncover the layers of your character, to learn more about the intricate depths of who you really are, that tender crush transformed. It blossomed into something infinitely more meaningful, more substantial, and more deeply resonant than I could have ever anticipated. With each passing day, every instant I observed you, how you carried yourself with an effortless grace, the gentle cadence of your voice as you spoke, the thoughtful and compassionate way you interacted with everyone around you, my respect for you grew exponentially stronger. It was like watching a masterpiece unfold, revealing new brushstrokes of beauty and integrity. I started to realize, with an almost startling clarity, that you are so much more, so infinitely more, than what most people might initially perceive or notice at first glance. You possess a truly exquisite and beautiful soul, a rare gem in a world often too quick to judge. Your kindness manifests in ways that are often subtle, unseen by the casual observer, yet profoundly impactful to those who truly experience it. You inherently understand the fundamental human need for space and authenticity. You possess the remarkable ability to give people the freedom to be themselves, without ever attempting to coerce them into changing or, perhaps even more importantly, without casting judgment upon their true selves. This open-mindedness, this inherent acceptance, is a quality that makes you incredibly easy and comforting to be around, a quality I genuinely and deeply admire. It's a rare and precious trait, your ability to discern when to step back, to recognize the boundaries of another's personal journey, and to refrain from interjecting yourself into their affairs when your presence is not warranted. You never attempt to mold people into your preconceived notions of what they should be. Instead, you grant them the profound dignity of simply being who they are. You accept them, truly accept them, and with that acceptance comes a gentle, unwavering support that few others offer. This kind of attitude, this profound respect for individuality, is exceedingly difficult to find in our often demanding world. You, truly, are a rarity. I can honestly say, without a shadow of a doubt, that I have never, in all my life, encountered anyone quite like you. Your calm demeanor, your relaxed presence, is a marvel to behold, not a passive indifference, but an active, mindful serenity that is the best possible kind of composure. It continues to astound and amaze me more and more, each day that I am fortunate enough to learn another facet of your wonderful personality. You possess an authentic spirit, you don't wear masks or pretend to be someone you're not. You are simply, beautifully, unapologetically yourself. And that honesty, that profound truthfulness, is a force of nature, a power that resonates deeply within anyone lucky enough to witness it. Without hyperbole, you are genuinely one of the most amazing people I have ever had the privilege of encountering. Just to be in your vicinity, to exist in the same space as you, brings a subtle but profound shift in my own emotional landscape. I feel genuinely happier, more genuinely at peace, when you are near. It's as if the world, with all its inherent complexities and sometimes overwhelming chaos, suddenly begins to make a little more sense when you are present. There's a quiet order, a harmonious rhythm that seems to align itself with your very being. And while I am acutely aware that this deep feeling I harbor for you may, for now, be defined as just a crush, I truly, deeply, and unequivocally enjoy it. There is something so exquisitely innocent and beautifully pure about this emotion, untainted by expectation or demand. I hold no grand expectations from you. I am not clinging to hopes that you will reciprocate these feelings. I am not, in any way, attempting to force something to materialize that isn't naturally unfolding. I simply admire you, from a respectful distance, and that, in and of itself, is more than enough for me. Every single time my eyes catch a glimpse of you, a spontaneous and irrepressible joy lights up my face. It's an involuntary reaction, a wave of pure happiness that washes over me simply from the act of seeing you. That simple, unadulterated joy you effortlessly bring into my life is a treasure I hold deeply, a quiet blessing I cherish. You have, without perhaps even knowing it, become a genuinely and overwhelmingly positive force in my existence. Just the awareness that someone like you exists in this world, walking among us, breathing the same air, fills me with a profound sense of hope, a gentle reassurance that beauty and goodness still thrive. When my gaze rests upon you, even if only for a fleeting moment, my heart feels discernibly lighter, as if a great weight has momentarily lifted. It's like, for that brief, suspended moment, everything in the world is precisely as it should be, perfectly all right. And honestly, I don't desire anything more than that. I don't require anything from you, no actions, no words, no gestures. Just the simple, profound privilege of quietly and freely feeling what I feel for you is more than enough. It brings with it a sense of liberation, a freeing sensation, like a secret happiness I am fortunate enough to carry with me, a hidden warmth that brightens my days. Even my closest friends have noticed this undeniable shift within me. They sometimes tease me, playfully mentioning your name, and in those moments, I find I cannot help but smile, a genuine, unbidden grin spreading across my face. When they speak of you, I find myself instinctively leaning in, listening with an almost magnetic attentiveness, taking in every single detail, every casual mention of your presence, your words, your actions. There's a fervent curiosity within me, a deep desire to know more about you, not in a prying or intrusive way, but because I truly and genuinely admire the person you are, and I am driven by an authentic desire to understand you more deeply, to unravel the beautiful complexities of your spirit. These days, life itself feels remarkably lighter, unburdened by the same anxieties and trivial concerns that once weighed heavily upon my spirit. I am enveloped by a profound calmness and a deep-seated peace that I haven't experienced in what feels like an eternity. And I know, with an unshakable certainty that somehow, in ways you may never fully grasp, you have been an integral part of this transformative change within me. You have, through your very existence, helped me to consciously stop chasing after things that ultimately don't matter, things that were superficial and fleeting. You've helped me to gently, but firmly, refocus my thoughts and realign my priorities, guiding me toward a more authentic and centered path. Even though you may be entirely unaware of the profound impact you've had, simply observing how you navigate life, how you carry yourself with such integrity and grace, has profoundly inspired me. You have, organically and powerfully, become someone I look up to, a silent beacon of wisdom and strength. You are, in the truest and most meaningful sense of the word, a role model to me. I find myself aspiring to embody qualities similar to yours, not in every aspect, of course, for my own journey is unique, but specifically in the elegant and balanced way you handle life's challenges and triumphs. Your maturity, your inherent grace, your unwavering balance, all of these qualities make it look so effortless, as if life's complexities are merely ripples on a calm pond. That quiet strength you carry, that inner resilience that radiates from within you, is something I admire to the deepest depths of my being. You are more than just beautiful in the conventional sense, you transcend what simple words like pretty or attractive can possibly describe. Your uniqueness is profound, a quality that cannot be fully explained or adequately captured by language. You are perfect, not because you lack flaws, for every human journey involves imperfections, but because you embrace them with an unwavering confidence, transforming them into integral parts of your singular charm. You are truly one of a kind, a rare and precious individual, and I feel incredibly fortunate, blessed even, just to know that someone like you exists in this vast world. I honestly don't know what the future holds for us. I cannot predict if our paths will ever converge more closely, or if we are destined to remain distant, cherished memories perhaps. But no matter what unfolds, no matter what direction life takes us, I will always, eternally, be grateful for this feeling, for this profound emotional journey you've unknowingly inspired within me. You have, in your subtle yet powerful way, reminded me what it truly feels like to admire someone so deeply, so unconditionally, and so freely. And for that invaluable gift, that rediscovery of a pure and honest emotion, I thank you, from the deepest chambers of my heart. And now, as I stand at this precipice of truth, after so much internal conflict and quiet suffering, I need to confess something that has weighed heavily on my soul. I still care. I still care about you, about your life, about your well-being, far more than you could possibly know. Can we please talk? I am acutely aware of how I've acted, the facade I've meticulously constructed. I've pretended with every ounce of my being that I don't care, that I've decisively moved on, that your presence or absence in my life has absolutely no bearing on my emotional state. I've rehearsed that false narrative 1,000,000 times over in my mind, whispering it to myself until I almost believed it, and I've repeated it to others, hoping to solidify its illusion of truth. But deep down, in the quietest, most vulnerable corners of my heart, I know with chilling clarity that I've only been pretending. I might offer a polite smile and nonchalantly brush off any mention of your name. I might even utter the chilling words, "I'm not interested in knowing what's happening in your life," in an attempt to project an image of indifference. But the truth, the raw, unvarnished truth, is a universe away from that manufactured pretense. Quietly, secretly, in the hidden background of my days, I have been watching. I've been following your posts, checking your stories, trying desperately to catch even the smallest glimpses into your world, into the life you are building without me. Every tiny update, every new picture, every single word you share, it affects me. It reverberates through me with a profound and often painful intensity. Even if I masterfully act like I don't care, even if I utter not a single word of acknowledgement, you still possess an undeniable hold on my heart, a silent gravitational pull that defies my best efforts to resist. I am utterly exhausted by this charade, tired of living this half-life. Tired of meticulously putting on a fake smile, a brave face, just to navigate through the day. Tired of pretending that my heart doesn't perform a frantic, desperate little skip when I stumble upon a new photo of you, or when I simply overhear someone casually mention your name. I want to stop lying to myself, to this struggling, yearning part of my soul. But even more importantly, more fundamentally, I want to stop lying to you. I care about you. I care about everything that happens in your life. I yearn to know how you are truly doing, beyond the surface answers. I want to know what thoughts have been occupying your mind, what dreams you've been passionately chasing, what hidden challenges you've been bravely facing. More than anything, I want to hear your voice again, not just through the faded echoes of old memories or the cold, distant reality of recordings, but in real time, vibrant and immediate, in a genuine, heartfelt conversation. Can I text you? Would it truly be alright if I reached out, even if it's just to offer a simple hello, a tentative bridge across this chasm of silence? I've been holding back for an agonizingly long time, paralyzed by a deep-seated fear. Scared of the deafening silence I might receive in return. Scared that I no longer occupy any space, however small, in your heart or your life. That profound fear has been the shackles that have kept me quiet, a silent prisoner to my longing. But staying quiet, enduring this unbearable silence, is now breaking me, tearing at the very fabric of my being. The unvarnished truth is, I don't want to lose you. I never, not for a single moment, truly wanted to lose you. I yearn to feel your energy again, that unique spark that used to illuminate my entire world, making everything brighter, more vivid, more alive. You have been such an incredibly important part of my life, far more than just a passing chapter or a fleeting moment. You were, and in many ways still are, a main theme, a foundational melody in the symphony of my existence. And now that you're not here, now that your vibrant presence is absent, everything feels a little duller, a little quieter, a little emptier. I miss you. I miss you in profound ways that I have never dared to articulate, never let myself say out loud until this very moment. Even now, as these words pour from my heart, as I give voice to these long-suppressed emotions, my eyes unexpectedly fill with tears, a testament to the depth of this longing. You used to be the very last thought that gently settled in my mind before I drifted off to sleep, and somehow, miraculously, inexplicably, you still are. Your memory, even amidst the pain of absence, possesses a strange and beautiful way of making me smile. Even through the quiet ache, there's a softness, a tender warmth in the way I remember you, a comforting glow that is profoundly hard to explain. And yet, amidst all these powerful memories, I want more. I want more than just the echoes of the past, I want the real thing. I want you. I want to talk to you so desperately, with every fiber of my being. I've reached a point where keeping all of this inside, containing this overwhelming flood of emotion, is becoming far too much to bear. I'm on the very edge of losing my patience, not because I'm angry or frustrated, but because I'm simply overwhelmed, utterly consumed by this relentless, agonizing longing. I want to see you. I want to simply sit across from you, to share a space, to breathe the same air, and just exist in your presence. I want to share a moment, even a fleeting one, that isn't distorted by a screen, isn't softened by the hazy, often deceptive filter of nostalgia. I've spent so much time meticulously listening to my mind, reasoning, rationalizing, sternly telling myself to move on, to accept, to let go. But now, after all that internal struggle, I want to listen to my heart. And my heart, my truest, deepest self, is calling out to you with an insistent, undeniable cry. Lately, I've been so incredibly restless, a constant churning within me. It's as if something profound and undeniable inside my soul is stirring, pushing me, urging me to do something, to say something, to finally, decisively, change this suffocating silence that has stretched on for far too long. I need to hear from you. Even if it's just a single word, a fleeting sign, a whisper that tells me I still matter to you in some small, inexplicable way. I can't continue living in this agonizing in-between space, where the fragile tendrils of hope perpetually fight with the heavy chains of doubt, where the silence itself becomes louder, more deafening, more unbearable than any words could ever be. I want you back in my life, not just as a beautiful, distant memory, but as a vibrant, breathing, present reality. I want to hold you again, to wrap you securely in my arms, and to feel our hearts connect, deeply and effortlessly, just like they used to. You are the only person who possesses the extraordinary ability to make my soul smile effortlessly, without even trying. And that unique, precious smile has been profoundly, painfully missing for far too long. There are truths I've kept hidden, deeply buried beneath layers of fear and misunderstanding. There are reasons behind my past actions, decisions you don't yet know about, explanations that have remained unspoken. I never, not for a second, meant to hurt you. I never, not for a moment, meant to push you away from my life. I want to tell you everything now, every suppressed thought, every unexpressed feeling, every agonizing moment I kept meticulously inside because I was too paralyzed by fear of what might happen, what might unravel, if I dared to speak my truth. I love you. I have loved you, profoundly and undeniably, even in the depths of our silence, even through the vast, aching distance that separated us. And I need to tell you this, not through a mere message, not through a cold, impersonal note, but while looking directly into your beautiful eyes, seeing the reflection of my own yearning. I want to hold your hand, to gently place it over my beating heart, and allow you to feel, viscerally and unequivocally, the immense weight of emotion, the profound love I've been carrying within me all this time. I am desperate to come to you, not just desperate for the return of love, but with a deep, sincere, and fragile hope that maybe, just maybe, in the quietest corners of your own heart, you still feel something too. So please, I beg of you, if there is even the smallest, most infinitesimal space left for me in your heart, let me know. I am still here. And I am still yours.